What's going on, guys? Drone worship in your face, and I told you I was going to get back to doing reviews. I got a fun one here for you today. This is a prototype drone that was never released to the market, I think, until today. There's a lot of weird history behind this product, um, to say the least. Um, I was scanning eBay the other day, and I came across this link. What's up, Mad Kiwi? I came across this link for this drone called a Keyshare, and apparently a lot of the stock was bought into, but they stopped production of this model, so there were only so many of this model made, but they never fully released them for production, which is interesting. However, the other day they decided they were just gonna go ahead and release these things. What's interesting to me, Rick? What's going on, sir? What's interesting to me about this drone is that it is a prototype, which means there's very few people that have put their hands on this little product. And there's a couple different ones like this. There's the Air Selfie 2 platform that kind of conforms around the same setup as this. But I want to say that if you go to the keyshare.us website and you go to their drones, they are still selling this small selfie platform for $299. These are brushless motors. This is a high resolution camera. It does have optical flow as well as sonar on the bottom, just like most of your Parrot products. If you guys can see that, try not to blind you there, but you can see that there is a power switch here. And let's see here, optical flow right there in the center. And then you have a beautiful little sonar pulse sensor in the front. And this actually has a fair amount of weight to it. I was very surprised by this little brushless platform. So like I said, they sell these things for $299. And I'm not going to lie, I found a company on eBay that is, maybe they bought a bunch of these and just never sold them during their release time. I believe this was a Indiegogo campaign design. But this is a prototype. It was never released to the market until today, or maybe a week ago. I don't think they've been up very long. But just so everybody's aware, I bought two of them. I'm going to be giving this one away. I'm going to have to figure out a giveaway for this. So somebody's going to end up with one of these little beast mode Keyshare drones here at some point when I figure out what I want to set my rules as. But I just wanted to give you guys a first look at this thing and say that it feels extremely well built. The packaging says Pixley. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's kind of whited out here. Let me see if I can move that back a little bit so you guys can see that better. So you got Pixley branding all over it. It's a nice little box, man, that they send you with. There's only a couple things inside of it. There's a charge cord in here, a quick user manual guide that sits behind here. So if you open this up, there's the quick picks manual. And then inside the box here, this is really well designed. I like how simple this was. They have the C plug charger. So they knew that they didn't want to put the standard micro USB setup on this thing. This one here has a full charge. What's up, Blizzard FPV? This one here has a full charge. I'm not going to fly it right now because it'll get the dogs going crazy, but it does take your new Android C plug, which it does come with. And this has an 8 gigabyte internal memory storage, which I thought was actually pretty fantastic. So it gives you the ability to actually live stream from this. Wow, Blizzard, what is up, dude? For shipping or a taco. Sounds like a plan, man. Thank you very much. Mike B, what's going on? So this gives you the ability to live stream to Facebook with this on the fly. If you go through the settings and you set all this up, it'll actually use Wi-Fi to operate, and it'll send a signal back through 4G to whatever platform you choose. So if you want to do a quick live stream on YouTube, you could do that with this. If you wanted to do it on Facebook, you could do it with this. Just a quick vacation, family, friends, whatever you wanted to do. This is actually a pretty unique little unit. Now, I haven't had a chance to really fly this yet. And honestly, I kind of want to tear it apart and see what the insides are. It's some very tiny screws in there. If you guys can see those screws, they are very, very small little screws. I kind of want to pull this thing apart before I fly it just to see what's actually inside of here, because this thing weighs a fair amount. Let me grab my scale, actually, and put this on the scale and tell you what this thing weighs. So I'm going to go ahead and zero out my scale. We'll go ahead and drop my monitor down So you guys can see the scale here. And let's find out what this bad boy comes in at. It comes in at approximately 85, is that right? 85.1 grams. So it's actually about the weight of a GoPro. A GoPro Hero 4 actually, I think, weighs a little bit less. Let me see. Oh, I don't have my GoPro available to me. But so it's about the weight of a GoPro. And I gotta say, man, it feels really well built. The only thing that I'm not comfortable with is that they put blocks on the bottom. By the way, this is aluminum. This whole thing is aluminum casing. So they probably could have gone with plastic and made it a little bit cheaper, but then they wouldn't have been able to justify their price point, I think. But I would have rather seen plastic, some kind of PLA or something like that, because honestly, you probably would have got a much better flight time if they had chose plastic. But these are brushless motors, and man, they really wind out. I had a chance to just connect it to my phone and turn it on, and these things are zippy. But like I said, I'm not sure I like the open-ended style here. Man, it just seems easy to put your finger in. They don't suggest that you take off with this on the floor like this. There's that pulse meter on the front is actually reading how high you are. It wants you to hold this at waist level height and then hit takeoff, and then you're just supposed to let it go, and it flies, and then it uses the optical flow, and you can send it around the room. The app actually runs on gyro sensor, as well as phone controls if you wanted to go through the settings and readjust it as needed. So I understand the price point of $299. My question is, with the way tech has been going, this was released, well, it wasn't released, but this was made 2 years ago. I'm curious if this is going to hold up to the Tello. I do know that this has a higher resolution camera than the Tello. This can actually shoot 1080 at 60 and record it to an SD card, which already smokes the Tello, but it doesn't have all those cool features, and I don't think the flight time is going to be anywhere close to the Tello. And I'm sure that the optical flow sensor is probably not going to work as good as the Tello either. Now, I could just be taking a guess here, but I'm going to go ahead and assume that that is accurate, just because I know how these Indiegogo kicker campaigns go, and most of the time they're not very good. So it could be interesting to see what happens. So guys, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to have a first look at the Keyshare selfie high-res drone, aluminum. If you go to the Keyshare.us or KeyshareUS.com website, they are selling this for $299 on their website. I have an eBay link if anybody wants to purchase one of these for $13. I bought 2 of these for $24. Okay, it is a prototype drone. There will be no assistance if something happens with it, but I have a feeling that if your battery goes bad, you can probably just pull it apart and replace a battery inside with battery technology the way it is. Just get a small screwdriver, get your solder kit out. You could probably just replace batteries if you needed to. These are brushless motors, so I assume they're going to last for quite some time. I think it was a cool deal. So if anybody is interested in purchasing one of these, I will put the eBay link where I got it from. Like I said, I bought 2 of these. Now they're $299 price point still on the Keyshare website. You can pick up 2 of these, or one of them for like $12.99 if you want to. So if anybody wants that link, let me know now in the comment section, and after this video uploads, I'll go ahead and add the link in there if you want to make the purchase. A couple of us have bought these now for review. Think about it. It's a prototype drone. Barely any people have had this drone. So Wayne's video says yes, okay. Will it hold the DJI digital system? I highly doubt it. Even the back of the box guy says it only gets around a 3-minute flight time, and I'm assuming that's because they chose to use aluminum body to keep it from getting damaged easily, and they wanted that nice, efficient look. I would have rather had plastic that was painted silver, honestly, to get better flight time. You probably could have got around 6 minutes of flight time if this had been plastic as opposed to aluminum. But, I mean, choices were made. The company made a decision, and that's why I think there were some upgrades of this made by, what was it, the Air Selfie drone came out. It was a remake of this, so... yeah, I got you, John. All right, so there's enough people interested. If you guys still want it, like I said, I will post that link. I will also be giving this one away. I think I'm going to tear this apart before I actually try to fly it, just to see what's inside of it. I think it could be a fun video to tear it down and see what's in it. So now, what were you saying, Blizzard? Will it lift the GoPro session? No, sir. Blizzard said, hit me up, Dan. I got you, man. I am. Thank you, Steve. You knew I was going to go live. Come on, bro. Me and Steve were just on the phone for a while there. So I will go ahead and post that link. This is the Pixley HD high resolution brushless motor, optical flow sensor, sonar sensor, 3-minute flight time drone. I'll post that. This does give you the ability to share videos live streaming over Facebook and YouTube. And I believe maybe even Instagram. You can share a 1-minute video on Instagram through their links that they offer. So this actually might be kind of a cool setup if I can get everything working. So, well, I think that's about it, guys. I'm going to call it here. I just want to do a quick live stream, talk about this little prototype drone, tell you that there is a giveaway for one of these things coming up. I'm going to figure out how to do it. And talk to you guys for a second here in the comments section, and then we'll go ahead and shut this down for the night. And if anybody was curious how my doctor's appointment went, they took 4 12-ounce cups of fluid out of somewhere that fluid didn't need to be. That gives you an idea. For those of you that have been following the progression of this. Also, guys, if you forgot to smash the like button, please. It really helps. My algorithm needs a little love right now. It's been very hard to get out and fly drones or do anything out enjoying the hobby like I want to. I've been kind of stuck to live streaming because of things that have not been going smoothly. So I'm doing my best. No, Wayne, I would agree. That's not good. Believe it or not, 2 hours after I left the doctor, it filled up a second time. So not good. Yeah, nut juice. There you go. Got the bop stuck in a tree 40 feet plus high, broke the front left arm off, and frame bent 2 props. Oh boy, that's a rough one. So yeah, I'm gonna power loop it. It could be interesting, man, to see somebody power loop it. 12 minutes and 14 bucks. That's where, yeah, $12 and yeah, it's $13, guys. So I will post that link for you if you want it. I saw enough people with interest in it, so I'm going to go ahead and post that link in the description if you guys want to actually purchase the prototype. Remember, there's no company backing behind it. The company basically doesn't do anything with the product anymore. They still sell it, but they don't do anything with it. There'll be no future updates for firmware. There'll be none of that stuff. What you get is what you get. So I think guys, shot in the dark, a $13 price point just to try to see if it's good or not. Probably worth it if you were curious, or you could tear it down and turn it into another project, whatever you guys want to do. You can always have some fun. Monday, actually, Rick, I'm going to have it drained a second time on Monday. So yes, sir. Use solder gun, welded it back, flies beautifully. Dude, that's a parrot for you, man. That's a parrot for you. I left all my chargers at home. I'm at my mom and dad's house, 6 hours from home. But I have my drones. That sucks. Dude, that does suck, Wayne. That is not fun. Not fun. Inside the box. Reviews. Why not do it? Why not? I back and forth between you and Green Bay. Oh, Mel, what's going on, brother? I'm going to see if I can get it to be a mini Gladius. There you go. Could be fun. Mel, things are always interesting on my end. Let's see if I can just post the link right now if anybody wants it. Let me see if my eBay account is linked right now. I barely go on eBay with my computer. I'm always on my cell phone looking for things. Am I logged in? Yep. Sign in. Oh, it says hi, Daniel. I guess I am signed in. Hold on a sec. I can probably just pull the link right now. Purchases. Oh boy. This will be fun. Here, I could just do this. Sign in with Facebook. That'll work. Did it work? Yay, it worked. Recently viewed purchase history. There it is. All right, Pixley. Here it is. It's still posted for $12.99. They have sold 42 of them. There are 8 left that are available. So I'm going to copy this link. The first 8 people that nab this thing, I wish you the best of luck. Here is the link to click on. If you leave my stream, that's fine with me. Go take care of business. Fight to the finish. Oh, it's telling me I can't post it because the link is too long. That's stupid. Grrr. All right. Backspace. Let's do this. I may have to just post it in the description of the video, guys. It's telling me that this is way too many characters to put in here. So what's up, Gabe? We were just taking a look at the new HD, well, not new, the prototype Pixley HD 1080 at 60 frames per second little selfie drone platform. And I was telling everybody I'll be giving one away as well. So review as well. I purchased a 3DR Solo with lots of upgrades. I think it's going to be a learning experience. I think you're going to have a lot of fun. Just take it easy on the batteries. I don't think I can adjust the... I can't. I gotta wait until the stream's over. I gotta wait till the stream's over, guys. Sorry. All right. Well, I'm gonna end this. Thanks for being supportive, guys. I am gonna post the link as soon as this is done. Apparently, the guy has 8 of these things left for $13 a piece. Brian at True Drone Reviews bought one. I think Steve was gonna buy one. I bought 2 of them. I think Mel was going to purchase one. So there's still some out there if anybody wants them. So that's it, guys. I'm out of here, man. Drone worship. TDV.